A step back in time. We've got the National League Classics taking on the American League Classics. Live on 2K Sports.
Classic baseball in store today. The National League Classic team trying to grab this one from the American League. Gary Thorne, John Kruk, Steve Phillips, 2K Major League Baseball. A classic game indeed. Jim Palmer on the mound. As he gets into this classic National League lineup, Steve, what's his strategy?
Pitching's the key to win any ball game, and with their quality right-hander on the mound today, that's going to be a key as well against this outstanding lineup. He's going to have to execute his pitches to get the outs.
Take a look at the starting lineup. It's presented by Pepsi.
Gary, you take a look at this National League lineup. I mean, every one of these guys is a legend. They can all swing the bat and impact the game in their own special way.
Play ball! And in the batter's box, it's Brock. He's going to lead his team off as we get ready for the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there, 0-1. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses for a 2-2. The pitch. And this is inside, and that hit him hard.
What a way to start the game. You come in thinking I'm going to throw strikes, establish my fastball. Well, you know what? How about hitting the first batter? Not what you want to do.
And Joe Morgan to bat.
Gary, we see that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
Here's the pitch. Missed badly with a fastball there, 1-1. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back.
Yeah, but listen, it's only one runner on. Take a deep breath.
Well, he's running, taking off for second.
1-2.
And he's in there at second base. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Well, he climbs the ladder on him, Gary, and he just didn't have enough bat speed to catch up to that pitch.
And Willie McCovey up. One out with a runner at second. And they almost got him that time. Fastball just misses, 1-0. Called strike away, and it's even at 1.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that four-seam fastball in the outside corner.
2-1.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
2-1 pitch is a slider, taken for a called strike 2.
When in doubt, go down and away. He throws the slider exactly where he wants to. Tough pitch to hit.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Well, they went away right there, and he put a pretty good swing on it, but just couldn't quite make contact. Walking back to the dugout now.
Mike Schmidt now. 2 outs and a runner on second. Checks him at second. Good idea. He's back in there safely. Pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. Pauses, and now the 1-0. And he takes a strike on that fastball, 1-1.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike. The hitter couldn't swing the bat.
Now the 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled down the right field line. That one's into the corner. Gone! A 2-run homer. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a 2-run shot like that. Two runs coming in on the long ball. Here's a look at our Pepsi WPA chart.
Oh, great piece of hitting right there. He turns on that one, rotates the hips, and drives the ball.
And that's going to give them the lead here, and an early lead.
Now I'm going to see if they can tack on a few more here in the first and put the pressure on. Well, that's how you get back in control of the game. You get out in front. The offense got the job done. Now they're going to keep trying to pad the lead and let the pitching hold it later.
The pitch. Here's a curveball that bounces to the plate. And we've got offense here in the first inning, just the way they wanted to start this ball game.
Now the pitching's going to have to settle down here. Now I know it's early, but you don't want this thing to spiral out of control.
1-1 pitch. Swung on, that is hit. And through into center field. Now we'll take a quick look at the Classics from the American League and how they'll be taking the field defensively.
Well, Gary, take a look at the defense of the American League Classic team here. And boy, you talk about some guys who can swing the bat. Well, this team can flash some leather as well. They can pick it.
And Ralph Kiner to bat. 2 outs and a man on first. On the way. And that's too low, 1-0.
Well, up over 20 pitches now here in the first inning. Not the way you want to start the game, because it ultimately hurts you in this inning, but it's going to hurt you later as well. You're going to be out early.
Really trying to drive that thing, but he missed it. 1-1. 1-1 pitch, fastball, high, 2-1.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, slider, swung on and missed, 2-2.
2-2 count. You still have a pitch you can waste, and you can make one of those borderline strikes and see if you can get him to chase it.
Lined right at the second baseman. Makes its way through for a single.
Well, it's now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
And here's Willie Stargell. 2 men on and 2 men out. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1. And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1.
Well, this is great pitching right here. You throw that breaking ball around the outside corner, hitting your spot. Not much you can do with that as a hitter.
Sharp bite to that slider, 1-2. And here's the delivery. Slider, 2-2. Now the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. Early scoring, that's always a blessing. They get it going here. The National League Classics lead it 2-0. And it'll be Warren Spahn doing the pitching. He'll be starting this one for the National League Classics. Steve will be watching how he approaches this classic American League lineup.
Well, the southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. And when he's on, he's usually pretty darn good. But this is a quality lineup he's facing, which means he's going to have to really execute his pitches to get out of jams.
First pitch to him, and that's taken for a strike. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. The 1-1 on the way. Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, even at 2. The 2-2 pitch. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, 1 away.
Gary, let's check out this changeup in K-Cam.
Nice pitch on the inside corner. That gets him fishing a little bit.
Well, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got outdueled by the pitcher on that one.
Now we're going to see Yount now. Base is empty, 1 out. He lays off 1 low, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. And here's the delivery. Changeup is in for a strike. 2-1.
Well, look out. He got lucky there. You do not want to miss in the heart of the plate with this team.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Shallow left center. And the catch by Smith. Tad Williams up. 2 outs, base is empty. Big cut at that one, and he missed it. 1 strike. Good changeup. It's quickly 0-2. Changeup got him, and the side is retired. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. First inning of baseball over. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And it's Billy Williams. Fastball in there, 0-1. The pitch. Ball. Fastball misses low that time, 1-1.
Right fastball right there, just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Ball 2.
That misses down in the zone, 2-1. Two-1 on the way. 2-1 delivery of fastball, swung on, strike 2. He delivers.
Oh!
Still 2-2. Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
Very little movement on this pitch at 93 miles per hour, courtesy of K-Cam.
2 straight fastballs, he still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
And Ozzie Smith in. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0, and that catches the outer half for a strike.
But Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball off the plate. Ball and 2 strikes.
I got to tell you, I've seen better swings in a park than what I just saw right there.
Hard slider misses, 2-2. Holds off on that slider, and it's 3-2.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one is going to be outside, and that is ball 4, and now you've got a base stealer on.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit, but the hitter will take the walk.
Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. Quick check at first, and he dives back safely. The pitch. Here's a slider that misses. 1-1.
Well, he knew exactly what he was doing, throwing it that far in on the plate, backing the hitter off. Now he's set up to go away again.
2-1 pitch, and he watches the fastball go by for strike 2.
Well, the pitcher going for that hole, and most hitters swing up and in. He found that strike zone with a four-seam fastball, and he couldn't get to it.
Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 2 away.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
2 outs and a man on first. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too low. 1-0. The 1-0 now. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. 2-1.
Well, the second inning, he's run into a little bit of a problem right here, Gary. Over 20 pitches, and that's certainly going to come off the back end of this game, so don't expect him to go deep.
Can't connect on that breaking ball. That'll even the count at 2. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
Now, it's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
The full count pitch. And that one misses. That's going to be ball 4. Toss the bat aside. Head down to first.
Now, some control issues right now for the pitcher. He's got to get locked in and back in the zone.
It's McCovey batting.
Now, Gary, we just saw the second walk in this inning, and you really have to start to question, is he nibbling?
There's a swing. A ball hit well deep into right center field. Gives his team a 5-run lead now with a big 3-run knock. That one brings home 3, and our Pepsi WPA chart shows us how it adds to their chances.
Well, sometimes pitchers just try to lay one in there to get ahead early in the count. This time he paid for it.
Yeah, it looked like he thought he would take that first pitch, so he came down the chute with it.
Well, you know, it's one thing to work ahead, but you at least have to make a quality pitch. Now, Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead going to make it much more difficult to catch him later.
Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. And Steve, you give up that big fly ball. Now trailing further in this one. Pitching's got to find a way to shut this down right now.
Well, that's right. Listen, now with the bases empty, you've got to get in your mind that you're starting over and get outs.
Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage. Side retired. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. The National League Classics lead it 5-0. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. And it's Reggie Jackson at the plate. pitcher just missed 1-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
The 1-0 pitch. Williams will field. That's going to one-hop off the wall. Jackson heads for third. And he stops at third with a triple, and there's nobody out. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double, put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. Killebrew at the plate. Runner on third and still no outs. Pitch on the way. Can't get him to chase it. That's low, ball one.
Well, he's one of those pitchers that doesn't like to fall behind, and when he does, he wants to come right back in with that fastball, so you got to be ready for it.
A swing, a ball hit high, deep into right field, and bye-bye. That's a two-run homer.
Nice job by this offense to put the pressure on the pitcher. Now he has to throw strikes to try to get him out.
Here's the pitch. Strike one! Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1. And just like that, Steve, before you know it, you get a couple more base hits, and all of a sudden, this is a ball game.
Well, that's the important thing right there. You try to get base runners on, and you know with this kind of power, you can catch up quickly.
1-1 pitch, fastball. That's going to be low, 2-1.
You got to like their approach here right now. I mean, they know they just need to get base runners. When you get base runners, give yourself opportunities to score. You can do it, and they picked up a couple runs just by doing that.
And the sinker falls in there, 3-2 now.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker, down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss on the breaker, one down.
79 on the gun, and look at the break on that pitch on K-Cam.
Well, you see him go after the inside part of the plate here.
Boy, he really did. He just bombarded the inside half of the plate.
Well, as a hitter, you just have to get your timing down a little bit better, and he certainly didn't have it there.
One out, nobody on. Started to go around, held up, but it's in there, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Gets in front, stopped it, it's in the dirt. Hit hard to second. And Morgan picks it up. And that's in plenty of time for the out. And it's Bobby Doerr now. Base is empty and two down. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on that curveball. It's 0-1.
Well, that's just textbook pitching right there. Exactly where you want to put the breaking ball. Either keep it down at the knees or even bounce it in the dirt if you have to get the hitter to swing over top of it. That's what he did there. Great pitch.
Good downward action on that sinker. 1-2.
Look, Gary's a pitcher ahead in the count right now, 1-2. You can afford to waste a pitch or two to see if you can't get him to hit one of your pitches.
0-2. Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
He was able to ring up that K, and that's going to get him out of the inning. So they strike for a couple and a little bit closer. The National League Classics lead it 5-2. Terrific weather day. Could not be nicer for this game here at the Yard. And Johnny Bench up. First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1.
Well, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Hit sharply towards the hole, and it gets through. Great swing today, now 2 hits.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up on how he throws to this guy. No one out and a runner on first. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. Now Berra spots the pitch. Hut shot towards the hole. From his knees, got him. What a throw. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs onto it. Getting the job done here. Your hope is get an out. He did.
He makes the diving play and then able to keep his head on straight and throw the ball to second base to get the force out.
And here's Willie Stargell. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And here's the first one. Ball. Slider, misses badly with it, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, this starts out a strike and it ends up a strike. You got to swing the bat.
1-1 pitch, a fastball, cut on, missed, 1-2.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
1-2 pitch coming to right center. That looks like a single. Good offensive chance here.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. First pitch fastball, misses badly that time, 1-0.
He's a very patient hitter, Gary. He likes to work the count, make the pitcher do a lot of work out on the mound. But you got to go right at him right now and try to even it up.
One delivery, a fastball taken for a strike, 1-2.
Now, Gary, I think he decided that was a pitch he needed to take as soon as it came out of his hand. Just can't handle that fastball up and away.
Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2 now.
Well, that got away from him, got outside that slider and left it hanging up and away.
Foul! And it's fouled off.
Well, even if he doesn't get a hit here in this at-bat, the fact that he's making the pitcher work, 2-2 count, enables everyone around him in the dugout to see every pitch he's throwing because he's throwing the kitchen sink trying to get this strikeout. He just fouled off that low pitch.
Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside, 3-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
You're out. Slider, swung on and missed, 2 down.
81 miles per hour with some solid movement.
Fantastic piece of pitching to get that out, John.
Well, that's the part of pitching you love. He's looking for a fastball. He's expecting a fastball, and then just drop one right off the table. What a pitch.
The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
And here's a swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2. It's fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. So, no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Bottom part of the order will get their chance offensively. And a look there at Charlie Manuel. His ball club has produced the offense necessary so far. His work now to make sure they keep this lead. And it's Phil Rizzuto up. Takes that one on the inside corner. Strike 1. Takes something off that time. In control with the count now. 0-2.
Well, he clearly fooled him right there. He had him thinking fastball, and he pulled the string on it. He got him to swing right through it.
Yo, a little low. Got it in the dirt, but he held on. The 1-2 on its way. I don't know how you lay off that sinker, but it's 2-2. Oh, my. That one came inside and plucked him.
Well, that fastball had teeth on it. It just took a bite out of that guy.
And Molitor's in the box.
Now, Gary, as we saw that hitter get hit with the pitch right there, it's just a mechanical issue. He'll get that ironed out a little bit, but I don't think it's intentional, certainly.
Curveball misses badly, 1-0. And now we'll see if he can regroup here, get control of that pitch again, see how willing he is to throw it again. Hit in the air to left center. One away. And here's Robin Yount. One down, runner at first. And the first pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
The location and velocity are critical in throwing the fastball. He runs his good fastball up and away right here, and it's a take pitch.
Lays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 2.
Well, the hitter lays off this pitch realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
Well, at 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
On the way. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Williams will field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Now we move on to the top of the 4th. And Lou Brock in the box. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
But when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count 0-2.
Great stuff from the pitcher. Now he's ahead 0-2. He can go in so many different directions.
Misses at the shins, 1-2.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone, around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
The pitch. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
That's a good, hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one now.
Off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2.
Oh, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
Trying to get him to bite, but he lays off outside, 1-2.
Now, 1-2 is a pitcher's count, so there's no reason to give him a good pitch to hit right here.
1-2 pitch coming. On the ground to third. And so Morgan retired. And Willie McCovey up. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
He's just on a tear right now. He's seeing the ball so well. He's driving in runs, scoring runs, hitting home runs, doing a little bit of everything to help his team win.
Two outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. On the way. The 1-0 delivery is a fastball. Can't make contact, strike one.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it just goes foul. Change-up swung on and missed. That will retire the side. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. We'll go now to the bottom of the fourth. Here's the face of the skipper, Joe Girardi. And some good pitching last inning. He now hopes to get the necessary offense going, get him going in the right direction. And it's Reggie Jackson at the plate. He'll lead it off here, bottom half of the fourth. Here's the pitch to Jackson. Pitch in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. 1-0 pitch, a sinker in there, 1-1. Sinker can't find the zone, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 2-2. 2-2 on the way. Sinker misses, and it's full, 3-2.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
A swing and a ball hit high and deep, down the line and right. Out of here, goodbye home run. They wish that homer had been chased in a couple more. They'll take it, though, only down 2.
That's the second home run so far in this game off the pitcher here, so they're looking like maybe they're starting to figure something out.
You can survive the home run ball if you can spread them out, but it's getting a little dicey now.
Nice job by this offense to put the pressure on the pitcher. Now he has to throw strikes to try to get him out.
Nobody on base and nobody out. Here's the pitch. Change up just misses. 1-0. Great production, Steve. The long ball changes the complexion of a game so often.
It sure does. And you know with this kind of power, you can catch up quickly.
Third pitch to him, swung on and missed, strike one.
Well, when you fall behind, you can't look at it like you have to get it all back at once. Get a little bit at a time. That's what they're doing now, just 2 away from tying this thing up, Gary.
And it remains 2-2. And he fouls off another one.
Well, the pitcher's got to think now, boy, what can I do to get this guy out? I just threw a great pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he just got enough of it to foul it off. Now you got to work.
Now the 2-2. Fastball is low that time. The count runs full.
Well, when you fall behind, you can't look at it like you have to get it all back at once. Get a little bit at a time. That's what they're doing now. Just 2 away from tying this thing up, Gary.
Ball 4, he walked him.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
0-1. And doing the pitching, it'll be Rick Sutcliffe as they make the pitching swap. And Yogi Berra in the box. He deals, hit sharply towards the hole, and that puts that potential tying run on base. Fantastic chance here.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. First pitch to him. Ball! Catcher gets a hold of that one in the dirt. Ready with a 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Hit in the air. No, that is a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1. That fastball is in there. He lays off it. Now at 3-2.
Well, that's right down the chute. The hitter must have been looking for something else. Otherwise, you have to swing at that.
The 3-2 pitch. You're out. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. One away.
We got a second now to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those two fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
One out with runners at first and second. Now the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Runner on his way to third. And it's Phil Rizzuto up. Hit by a pitch his last time up. He wants to get some hacks in here. 2 men on, 2 men out. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Low for a ball. 2-0. Curve waved at and missed it entirely. 2-1.
Let's do this, Phil.
Pitch on the way. He sends this one in the air towards center. And that will retire the side. Caught by Williams. Well, they chip away, grabbing an important run with that solo big fly. The National League Classics lead it 5-3. Schmidt at the plate, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Well, with the team winning, he's been a big part of the offense, driving in a run with a base hit, and then the home run where he got a pitch that he could drive out of the ballpark and capitalized on it.
Spotted by Berra. Fastball taken high, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. You watch that fastball that was in there.
Well, that's a pitch a lot of guys can do some damage on, but unfortunately, the pitcher gets the strike, the hitter couldn't swing the bat.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways.
Ball lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. Goodbye, home run. Putting a little padding on the lead. Solo shot up by 3.
That's a second time today. He got his pitch and absolutely drove it out of the park.
This could be a home run day. It looks as though they're able to lift that ball in their at-bats.
Now they're just so locked in. Seeing the ball, it looks like a beach ball. Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch him later.
And here's the first one. Fastball in there for a called strike. And we talk about how a hit or a home run can be critical at certain points of a ball game. You just saw one.
Now you have to wonder how long the manager is going to stick with this pitcher as he's given up the lead.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the four-seam fastball here.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, the pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K. You know he's throwing gas out there.
Base is empty with one away. The first pitch. Hot shot towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
Well, he might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first, and he still retires his man.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the delivery. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that's some kind of fastball down in the zone right there. The hitter has to be ready for it or he's got no chance to hit it.
There's a swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Fastball swung on and missed, side retired. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. The National League Classics lead it 6-3. Looking on the veteran manager, Charlie Manuel. He has to be pleased with the position he's in now. Offense is cooking. Paul Molitor in. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Here's the pitch. Takes that curve, 0-1 pitch for a strike, 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to protect the plate in order not to strike out.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Well, he had the right idea in mind, trying to get that fastball down and away. Just missed. Now let's see how he comes back with the next one.
Curveball got him, 1 away.
To get a better look, K-Cam's going to show us the curve.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
1 out, base is empty. And the first pitch. Gets in front, stopped it, it's in the dirt. Ooh, no bend on that bender, and it's 2-0. Fastball misses badly. He's in danger of losing him.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
That's going to be a call, ball 4, putting him on.
Now it's good plate discipline by the hitter right there, waiting the pitcher out, forcing to throw it over.
1 out, runner on at first. Here's the first pitch. Off-speed pitch is in there for a called strike. The pitch. He makes contact, line drive. And the catch by Smith. It's going to be Jackson now. And a home run back in the 4th inning. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Misses high and outside, 1-0. The 1-0 now. He looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A shot up the middle, picked by Smith. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Top of the 6th coming up here on 2K Sports. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And it's Billy Williams. He'll get things started off as we go to the 6th. And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
And he looks at one in there for a strike, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out.
Now, Gary, he delivers a changeup on this one.
I think the pitcher had him fooled on this one all the way through, John. He wasn't expecting that outside corner delivery.
Well, he just pulled the string on that pitch, and that's good stuff right there.
Nobody on base, 1 away. And Smith in the batter's box. First pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Gary, he gets a little over-anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1, so look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
Strike 2! Swings on the 0-1 pitch, can't hit it. Strike 2. You're out! Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
Well, 90 miles per hour on the gun, but still not much movement.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
First pitch on the way. A smash between short and third, and a base hit to left.
Boy, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
A runner on first with 2 outs. The pitch. First pitch is a slider low, 1-0. Catcher can't control it, so they can't make the play.
But Gary, to make the error right there, you just don't want to do that. It's just not good baseball.
A little wild now as he misses down and away for ball 3.
Well, you see there, he tried to go on that outside corner, down and away. Give the hitter a lot of credit, though. You know that's a pitch you can't hit, so don't even swing at it. Well, the catcher looked like he really wanted that one.
He's ready. The 3-1. And that one misses. That'll be ball 4.
Well, he needs to be careful here. Don't give them free base runners. Make them earn it. He went with a fastball in a 3-ball count, which is what you want to do most often. He just couldn't throw a strike.
And Willie McCovey up. He's driven home 3 in this one.
Well, Gary, their team's ahead right now, and obviously his offensive production has been a major contribution here, driving in runs with those at-bats and obviously the big home runs, so the power stroke coming along as well.
2 down. Runners at first and second. Lined hard down the left field line. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. And he scores from second base. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive. Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
Runners at second and third with 2 outs. And Berra setting his target.
Strike 1!
Swings a little late that time. Strike 1.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Strike two with a swing and a miss on a fastball. Here's a slider that bounces to the plate. And here's the pitch. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there. That's one of those pitches you throw it out there and you hope the hitter chases it. He laid off, though. Now it's a battle.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. He has loaded him up.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at-bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
First pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted high, deep, down the line and right. Gone! A bases-loaded homer. That one really seals this one, Steve. A grand slam. That puts him way out in front.
Well, not wasted any time. Bases loaded, the pressure on the pitcher. He knew he had to try to get ahead of him, and boy, he made him pay for it.
Most hitters will say they come up and they're not really looking for the grand slam. Well, I have a feeling right there that's exactly what he was looking for.
Why not take a shot at it on the first pitch? Difficult inning on the mound right here. I mean, it doesn't matter what they're doing, throwing over the plate. The opposition's crushing it.
Base is empty and 2 down. And the first pitch, and there's ball 1. Steve, what a great inning for the offense and what a tough inning for the pitching. You're giving up that big blow to extend that lead.
Now, too many comfortable at-bats right now, and the pitching's going to have to find a way to maybe back some of these hitters off the plate.
1-1 on the way. That one swung on, it's lined. So they add 5 more to the total and widen that gap. The National League Classics lead it 11-3. 5, 6, 7 hitters to get things started. Armin Killebrew in the box now. Got a couple of RBIs thus far.
A couple of productive at-bats so far in this one, despite the fact they're losing. The base hit, driving in a run, Gary, and then the home run as well. So he has swung the bat and done some damage.
And here's the first one. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And that will skip over the outfield wall. Ground rule double. Get a chance to take a look here, Steve. This is a ground rule double. Friendly hop over the wall.
Well, friendly hop for the pitcher, maybe not so friendly for the offense. He might have ended up at third.
Yeah, you look at him at second base. He thought he had another base coming. And Yogi Berra in the box. Base runner at second with nobody out. Here's the pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. On the way. Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter. Down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
That one misses. It gets away from the catcher. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. Williams will field. Runner on his way to third. He throws.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Man on third with one away. Here's the first pitch. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'm betting he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
At the belt, the 1-0 to left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And there's an RBI crossing.
This is how the star hitters pad their numbers. They get RBIs even when they hit into outs. A good piece of hitting right here. The ball down to the zone. He goes down on it and drives it and hits it deep enough to the outfield for the runner to advance.
Good base running on that, too. He was ready to tag up if that wasn't going to fall in.
Good piece of hitting.
First pitch to him. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. He delivers. There's a swing and a liner. And that'll do it as Morgan puts it away. They pick up a run on one hit. Nobody left. The National League Classics lead it 11-4. It'll be the bottom third of the order coming to the plate. Stargell into the batter's box. He'll lead off the seventh. Here's the delivery. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And Jackson gets to it.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
1 out, nobody on. And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. Look out, and that ran in and got him.
Is it intentional? Is it not intentional? We'll never really know because nobody will admit it. The one thing we do know, the fastball can hurt.
And Ozzie Smith in.
Oh, Gary, we've seen that guy get hit with a pitch. I mean, sometimes, listen, as a pitcher, you just lose the grip on the ball. It doesn't come out of your hand the right way. You end up hitting somebody.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. And the question after you've hit a batter like we've seen here, Steve, is as a pitcher getting your focus back.
Yeah, but listen, it's only one run around. Take a deep breath, get yourself back and settle down a little bit and make sure you're right.
You're out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Well, he's up in the mid-90s now, so pretty good velocity, but not much break on it.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
And he lays off the pitch outside and low, ball 1.
Well, you know what? I mean, it hasn't been flawless, but so far they'll take it. Less base runners than outs in an inning for a change.
Oh, he lost control of that one, and that gets him.
Well, this pitcher's mechanics are just a mess out there right now. He's lost his feel for pitching.
And Joe Morgan to bat.
Well, Gary, as we see this pitcher now, things starting to unravel a little bit here. Having hit 2 batters in this inning, clearly starting to lose control.
Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, Steve, the question here in this inning now, is he going to be able to find some consistency on the mound?
Well, I mean, right now, also a disadvantage because the umpire's got to be looking at this, wondering if any of it's intentional. They may be looking to see if he does it again to kick him out of this game.
Swing and a shot to third. Gambled, lost, tagged out on his way to third. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And it's 7th inning stretch time, folks, set for the home half. In the dugout, former player, manager now, Joe Girardi. He knows he's going to have to get more innings like that last one and have some production to tie this one up. And it's Phil Rizzuto up. The first pitch. And there's a called strike.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes. Get outs right now.
Four-seamer misses outside, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Liner towards the hole. Paul Molitor in. Struck out swinging last time. Nobody on base, one away. And the first pitch. Too low on that one for a ball, 1-0.
Okay, 1 out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Here's the 1-1. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. 2 away.
They had the outfield swung around to right that time, so they had a long way to go to run that ball down.
And here's Robin Yount. Base is empty with 2 outs. The pitch, and he gets this one by him, 0-1.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. No runs, no hits, no one left on. We'll move ahead to the 8th. And Willie McCovey up. Not an RBI double as last time. Here's the first pitch. Smash towards the middle. And in there. He gets that one down. That's his 3rd hit, 3 for 5.
Oh, with that big hit right there, he only needs a triple to complete the cycle. But hey, that's the toughest one to get. Let's see if he can do it.
Runner on first base, nobody out. And the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there, 0-1. The pitch. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high, 1-1. Lays off that, ball 2.
We've seen this a lot in the past. Even on a 2-1 count, he really likes to go with that slider. It's his put-away pitch.
Lays off the fastball low for ball 3.
Well, you've got to be careful right here. Look, you're down in the count 3-1. You just can't throw something in there and hope he gets himself out. This guy's too dangerous for that.
And on a full count, slider called 3rd, strikeout number 1.
Get a chance to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
A nice choice on the setup, and then the strikeout pitch. That was just plain dirty.
Boy, you give him the off-speed stuff to finish the job, you make a hitter feel bad.
Well, movement like that, following another off-speed pitch, is so tough to adjust to. The batter had no clue which way the ball was going to break.
Fastball just misses, 1-0.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0.
The question, offensively, I think you even have to wonder whether they can come back this late in the game, but their only chance is to shut them out in this inning and try to get that offense going.
And he takes a fastball for a strike, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Ball 3.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Here's a swing, line drive down the left field line. 2-run homer just adds to a terrific hitting game they've had.
Well, he did it again, his 2nd of the day.
And now you got to wonder, can he do another one?
He might get it done.
And Ralph Kiner to bat. 1 out, bases empty. Here's the delivery. Slider's in there for a called strike. And Steve, this is the point in the ball game where you are really putting it to the opposition. The long ball can do that to you late.
Well, there's no question. I mean, you give up those home runs and it just deflates your own team. So, offense ruined the day.
And it holds at 0-2. Fastball is up high, and it's 1-2. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. In time for the out. And here's Willie Stargell. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. Swung on, hit down the left field line, into the corner. Out of here, a home run. They add to the lead. Man, what a big day these guys are having.
When you throw your four-seam fastball, you better locate it. If you make a mistake, good hitters are going to make you pay for it. He's paying for it now.
And it'll be Goose Gossage doing the pitching. The American League Classic's turning to a reliever here.
Well, this is a pitcher's worst nightmare right here. Throwing it and having it crushed every single time it's over the plate.
There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Jackson. And that's the third out. That'll do it. But they strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. The National League Classics lead it 14-4. Checking out Charlie Manuel in the dugout. Right now his lineup is in overdrive. Exciting bit of run production. A good way to keep your manager happy. Tad Williams up. And Williams settles in. Here's the delivery. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
There's a called strike of the knees, 1-1.
Some guys really like the low fastball. In this situation, though, he ends up taking the pitch.
1-1 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now. Now a swing and a shot toward second. And Morgan picks it up. Over to McCovey. That's 1 down. And it's Reggie Jackson at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Plays off that one outside, 1-0.
You know, Gary, with 1 out right here, they still have time in this inning to try to generate some runs. They need to score here in this 8th inning and not leave it all to the 9th.
And that misses as well.
Well, anytime one of your middle relievers throws over 45 pitches, you got to wonder how much more he has left. Might want to get someone else up out there.
The 2-0 pitch, a fastball, but he missed. Strike 1. The 2-1. That misses. 3-1.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
Got a full count now. Swings and misses on a fastball.
Some guys look for the walk on a 3-2 count. Some look for the base hit. This guy's going to be up there swinging.
Fastball got him, 2 down.
Well, at 92 miles per hour, you can get away with some mistakes, but it would be nice to have some movement.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
2 outs, base is empty. First pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball below the knees, 0-1.
Gary, I think right now that you've got to consider trading outs for runs if you're pitching. I mean, listen, just keep getting outs right now. The countdown's there. You only need 4 outs left to win this ballgame.
It comes off the wall in right center. He's thinking 3 here. And he'll stop at third with a triple.
big 2-out hit right there. That's his third hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball, too low, 1-0. Swing and a rocket toward short. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. They pick up no runs on a hit, stranding a man at third base. And we're set for the ninth inning of baseball. And Ozzie Smith in. He'll start us out here in the last inning of regulation. Here it comes. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
Fastball called strike 2 and 1.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
Line drive. And it's Andre Dawson at the plate. He's coming in to take his hacks here. Base is empty with one away. Up the middle. Oh, and he caught it. What a play. A shot right back at him.
What a play by the pitcher right there. He should have seen it. I think he had to have closed his eyes to make that catch.
Morgan at the plate. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And the side's retired. Jackson on the catch. He heads off. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. Well, folks, we made it halfway through this ninth inning. Last half, regulation coming up. A look there at the skipper, Joe Girardi. You kind of feel what he's thinking right now. This is a very tough game. Maybe thinking about some adjustments as we move forward. Brooks Robinson to bat. Last time up, he drove in a run with a sac fly. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball. Misses badly that time. 1-0.
Well, I think right now, offensively, you've got to start getting base runners. Get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits. You don't need home runs. You need base runners.
That's one away.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb, and running out of time right now, only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
1 out, nobody on. And the first pitch? Swings and misses at the fastball, 0-1. That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Cam.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
And here's the first one.
Strike 1!
On the way. This is that fastball already 0-2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Swing and a foul straight back. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets away. He's heading for first. There's the throw. Oh, and he got him. What a throw. He gets the play at first base.
Hey, Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen in this situation. Is hoping his catcher can stop it and get the out in time. Great heads-up play.
There's a big two right there.
An absolutely overpowering performance from the National League Classics today, Gary. A big win.
And it's that time of the broadcast where we bestow the Pepsi Clutch Performance Award.
Well, anytime you have 3 legs of the cycle, you know you've had a decent enough game to help your team win. Look, would he have loved to hit the triple to get the cycle, something that's rarely done in Major League Baseball? Sure he would. But I think if you ask him after the game, he's going to say, look, all I want to do is help our team win. And that's what he did with those big, big hits.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do, but when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to that club that you showed up to play.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K Sports broadcast of MLB. For John, Steve, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Adieu, adieu.